Welcome to my YouTube channel, as they say. It's your boy Rebel Nam TV, and we're back with another one. And I shot this footage a while back. This is on that Independence Day. I'll call it a long weekend, public holiday, but long weekend for some of us, lack of a better term. And yeah, let's talk about it. So I just put my helmet down for y'all. I get asked often, why do you opt for a bike as a mode of transport, means of transport? Down to a couple of reasons. Can maybe make it a young summary just to help get the point across. By the way, guys, please subscribe, support the channel basically, like, subscribe, comment, share. This content takes effort, and let's appreciate one another. I'm appreciating you by trying to put out some good quality content. Maybe y'all can come through for the boy as well. Comment, share, etc, etc. So, why a bike as a means of transport? First things first, it is cost effective, we can say. In a car, four-wheeled, we are the 1%. In fact, we are the rebellion, we are the minority. 1% of us understand this whole living life to the edge thing. Comes with some perks. So, for the 99, let's do the maths. Alright, in a small car, because I'm not actually too sure how much it would cost for the week. It also obviously varies and depends on where you have to go, etc, stuff like this. But in a small car, let's put it, how much would you estimate your weekly fuel expenses are over the same distance? I think a bike would beat a car tenfold. I probably fill up this Rebel on about 180ish, less than 200 for sure, and it gets me through an entire week. Now, I'm not sure what, you see a young two-clipper and I'm good for a week, let's say. Maybe if I'm riding it hard, or if I'm riding far and going, these things, perhaps it might cost a bit more. Apart from that, I do believe that my weekly fuel expense can amount to a two-clipper. So, first thing, it is way cheaper on fuel to be on two wheels. Another reason, it's also way cheaper to maintain than a car. You see, I get my bikes done at Bike and Quad Clinic. Shout out to everybody that side. It's just to say that I do still think that it's cheaper to service a bike than it is for a car. And also, I believe you do it less regularly as well. Been whipping the Rebel for, what can I say? Came out the shop recently about a month ago. I've just been whipping that, and it's been getting me A to B just fine. Point number 3, it's more fun. Let's say fun for later perhaps. Fine, we can make point number 3. It is less time consuming. Traffic. Everybody in Windhoek, everybody in the world these days done got a car. There's a million taxis on the road. So, dare I say that the space on the road is becoming less. Now, on a bike, it's not your concern. Obviously, you can either try to, go between the cars, what they call lane splitting, being a badass like Ghost Rider type vibes, or you can opt to go on a shoulder. So for time's sake, if you are in a rush, getting to wherever, and you just can't stand the queue, you can just ride your own lane. Us bikers, we go where we want. Alright. Point number 4, point number 5, I don't know, I've lost track of where I am on this list. I'm trying to record this audio with the microphone in my helmet. I'm trying something new for y'all. Hope it works fine, because I'm cruising as we speak, swaying this MF side to side. Brings me to over to point 5. You see, that's an accidental bar. I wasn't even trying to spit for y'all, but that's just how it goes. That's just the flows. What I'm saying is, it's way more fun, Nothing like a bit of drunk weaving, going left, going right, looking really cool. You in fact really set your own path on a bike. You have to be very precise when you are on a bike. You know what I'm saying? You have to be completely active. You are not passive in your journey. You are completely present, because a moment of inactivity, a moment of non-action, not acting, is where the problem comes. You see, you are definitely very present in your experience, as opposed to being in a car. In a car, you know, things, you look out the window, things pass you by without paying them too much detail. You know, you don't really take in as much as you could, especially if you're the driver. You just have to focus on the road. Now, like on a bike, you are watching the road, you're watching the potholes, you're watching the sky in case a bird drops a drop on you. And you know, you are very, that's just to say, you are very present in your movement. So people also go on to ask me questions like, are you not afraid, you know, that you will die? My response is always the same: we're all gonna die. It's bittersweet, but that's the beauty of being on a bike. You know, you get to enjoy all the love, all the nature, all the beauty. Just, you get really absorbed into it. You feel what I'm saying? And yes, gents, how are you guys? Sharp, man. Can I please have a full tanker?
Full tank.
To swipe, please.
Petrol.
Yes, please.
This one is only one man drive.
Only one, my boss. Yes, yeah, I think that's okay. Yeah?
No lady behind, only one man.
Ah, lady can push it, my boss. Lost my train of thought. What was I saying? What I mean to say is that I'm not afraid. That comes down to my experience. You know, I have, hey, here's my guy right here on a bike as well. I'm going to salute. Oh, that's not my guy, that's a lady. More power to you, queen, more power to you. You know, that 1% of ladies there, those are the real queens. That's where they at. That's really where it's at. We respected each other. She good. Moving on though. Moving on. No, not afraid of apparently dying. You know why? Because I am an experienced motorist. I've been driving since what, like 12, 13. Lessons with daddy there, you know, until I was tall enough to reach the pedals. Barely am still, but you know, been driving for a long time. I know how to drive. Very much qualified, and I've driven many of these roads. So I just use that basic knowledge and transfer myself onto two seats. You know what I'm saying? I know more or less how, you know, you can tell when somebody is you can maybe say inexperienced or simply a shit driver. You can actually tell it very quickly just by watching their movements. You can tell if someone is distracted, perhaps even intoxicated. And you could definitely have to watch out for taxis. You see, taxi, no matter if it's in front of you, best believe that gentleman in that jalop is on his hustle. He's looking for his dollar, his sukse broad. That having been said, you must always anticipate that in fact he may stop at any moment, so you have to be very careful. You see, there is a couple of tricks and stuff that me, you know, having been from a fairly busy motor-wise, does this even make sense? What am I saying? I'm saying I'm from the capital city, lots of cars around. I'm used to the setting, I'm used to cars being all over the place, so I know how traffic would react under normal circumstances. You have to better prepare yourself for emergency situations like an animal running across the road, but that's the gamble with any, you know, mode of transport. A car, something can jump across the road. Just have to be very vigilant. And I like to think that my awareness for the most part is very close to 89, 85. I'm pretty aware, man. I play games as well, play video games that apparently helps increase your reflexes. So maybe I should find another way to word this video. All I'm saying is, guys, especially my people who be, got some people, some friends and stuff just saying, Kuja, man, I'm tired of taking a taxi, either the struggles of waking up in the morning or the dreaded, where you going, that answer, salt in the wound, my dear, to be told cannot be taken with it, salt in the wound. So for my people going through that story, all I can say is definitely consider getting you 2 wheels. In fact, I began my little racer career on a scooter. You see, a scooter, first of all, because it was very affordable. Okay, I got it from a buddy of mine. I used to see him ride it day in, day out to work. Used to see a dude just, getting himself there with little to no hassle, and I admired that, so I approached him. Dude gave me a nice offer and I took it. It was very affordable. Like, if I told you, how much was it? Perhaps 10 or 12ish or something, but it was very affordable. And even though it took a bit of sacrifice, it did not take as much sacrifice as expense of a car. So I bought that. I rode around for a year. At the time I was unlicensed and such. So for a year, first of all, I was under the radar. I was getting A to Z, A to B, A to Z, and couldn't nobody stop me. You know what I'm saying? So having my experience on the scooter, I got my confidence up, managed to master weight and how to throw the bike around effectively for whatever reason. I also had to dodge a couple bullets on that thing, I'm not gonna lie to you. Definitely helped starting off on an automatic just to get my sense of balance and stuff right. I've since moved on to manual because I'm a big boy now. You want to bamba, you want to chill with the big boys. So now I'm very confident on a bike. It feels, in fact, like first nature. Driving a car feels foreign. Riding a bike for me it seems it's what I've always wanted. And I just want to thank everybody at the academy for blah blah. Cap. Yeah, I should probably see. I'm just gonna listen to this, see how it goes, paste it on one audio. As usual, guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to my comments, and yeah, I'll check you in the next one. Till then, stay up, kings and queens. Be safe out there. It's a lot of crazies in this world. Lace up.